Hello, YouTube fans. Here again, as I say. Oh, hi again. But it's not a fast one, bit of a short one, but it come to me. It was on the news today. The lead band singer from Lost Possifair. I'll be right in London, the rock band, New Possifair or Lost Possifair. Well, the lead band, as we all know, went to prison in 2012 for messing with kids. Should I say more? Should I say more? I'm not even going to amount to say the kids he was messing with. I'm going to say the age. You look up the age today and you will thought Dado if I was even told you the age. But the last thing I want to do is get bought by YouTube. I get a naughty boy letter by YouTube. But let's just say he was messing with kids. And the lead singer from Lost Possifair this day got murdered. And what happened was they planned it. It was premeditated. They barged into the cell and they stabbed him in the jugular a couple of times. Yep, I've cut myself. That's me saving, by the way. And yep, they stabbed him in the jugular and the dad beheaded him. The dad cut his head off. They weren't that lucky, sadly to say. But they managed to do a good job though. They slit his throat and he choked to death on his own blood. Now the police rushed in to save it. Dad had saved this thing and he bled to death and choked on his own tire, his own blood, to put it in traffic. What can I feel about this right now? How do I feel? Dud riddance to bad rubbish. Dud riddance to bad rubbish. Like the scumbags we've had who use their fame, the famous chatters, big word for me, like Jimmy Sappho, Rolf Harris, the list goes on, to mess with kids. This is a man who was in the fame line. This was a man who was a rock singer using his fame to lure young people and to have his wicked way. There was a young girl, I'm not going to say any names, she was only 16, unexperienced, so to say the word S, and he basically raped her. He raped her. And if it was disgusting enough, he did something disgusting. I'm not going to say what he did. You can look it up. But believe me, if you're eating and drinking, I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't. So yeah, the lead singer for Lost Possifair got his well preserves. They barged into the cell, they fucking battered him, they stabbed him in the jugular, they tried to behead the fucker. Wasn't that lucky, sadly to say, but they got lucky. They did do a good job. They slit his fucking throat. Imagine their life first, because in American prison, you know what I mean, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck. So they killed this fucking arsehole. And yeah, do I feel sympathy? Do I feel sad? No. Good fucking riddance to a nasty piece of work. Good riddance to a very evil man who preyed on vulnerable kids. And believe me, you will not even want me to tell you the age of these kids. You will not even want me to tell you how old these kids were. But this man deserves everything he fucking gets. This man is the slime of good riddance. And that's what I'm going to draw this video. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Do I feel fucking sad? No, I don't. I feel sorry for the fucking kids. And they weren't even kids. I'm not going to tell you how old they are. I'm not going to use name reasons, because I'll definitely get into trouble. I'm not going to use the age of these kids, because it wouldn't be fair. And not that legally it would be unethical for me to do that anyway. Not that it wouldn't be fair on these kids for their names to be known on everyone the what. So they, oh yeah, I know that little child. No, it wouldn't be right. But this man is nothing more, nothing less than an evil, evil paedophile. Just like your Jimmy Sappho's, just like your Rolf fucking Harris's. I ain't gonna have a minute silence. If I have a minute silence for a piece of shit. The people who probably murdered him were probably not nice people. There was probably rapists, there was probably murderers, there was probably thieves and robbers what steal from your fucking earnings. there's probably stunt bags themselves, but like most stunt bags, they don't even like pedos, just like we don't like pedos, and it fucking shows. It was planned, it was being meditated, they didn't fuck around. I think they did a pretty good job actually. They got rid of a piece of shit, a piece of slime. So I can have a minute silence because in my eyes, someone like that doesn't deserve it. Someone like that deserves to get the fuck out of this planet. And the fact that he got so many days, he got, what was it? So many days, so it would have been about 2000, yeah, 2040 something, he would have gone out. He would have gone out, he would have been an old man. So his singing career would have went bye-bye. He would have been a fucking old man. He was 40 something when he just got murdered. So add that up. 2030, in 20 now, 2030, he would have been in his 50s. 2040, yeah, he would have been fucking almost fucking 60 odd. What's he going to fucking do with his 60 odd? Mind you, I don't know some of these things. I don't think he'll make a comeback. Feel like you here, Charlie Ditter, is going to come back and make a comeback and think, come on, come on, come on, come on. Another stunt bag. But one good thing about it all is it saves the taxpayers some money. And the one thing I will say is same on the Peace Force. Because if you look at the history of this, right, his girlfriend, let's say his ex-girlfriend, knew what was going on. She'd had to do the right thing, go to the peace. She had proof. She knew what he was doing, and the police just fobbed her off. They fobbed her off not once, not twice, but numerous of times. It was only thankful that she got in touch with one of the fathers. Oh no, even he fobbed it off, but she managed to get proof. And that proof, and someone of decency managed to do something to get this piece of shit away from kids. But the peace what knew this, the peace what are now retired and don't give a fuck, same on you people. You're supposed to be representing the goodness of a nation. You're supposed to be representing justice. That badge is there for a reason. And if you would have done your fucking job, other kids would not have been abused by this fucking predator. He's not famous. He uses famous tatters to pay unfulfillable kids. There is a difference. May this piece of shit rot in hell. Minute silence? I can do no silence. Hopefully he will go to hell. I'm not a religious person, right? I'm not a religious person, right? But if there is an effing out there and there is a hell out there, I hope it's gone to the right place, being fucking hell. Because for fucking 40 fucking days, what the fuck is that? He's might as well killed them kids. He's messed them up for the rest of their lives. I'm not going to say how old they were. You will not want to know. You will not want to know. You won't even know what he did. It will not be sick. I'm not even as mild as anything. I'm not being the good books of YouTube. But you will not want to know what he did. But for the die from Lost Prosper, I heard some good news today. About time I hear some good news that a couple of prisoners barged in, killed the fucking piece of shit. Good riddance to bad rubbish. See you later.